What's up, everybody? Welcome to CheeseheadTV's live Packers trivia. I'm Aaron Nagler, your host with the least. Hope you're all doing well. Good to see so many regulars up in here. Love it, Packers trivia, bringing the best and the brightest and myself along for the ride. For those of you who may be new to the game, let me tell you how it works. I'm going to give you a question, 10 of them, in fact. You're going to be given 4 options as answers. You need to use the hashtag, either for the name, word itself as the answer. If there's more than one word, you just need to hashtag the first word. Speed counts, but obviously so does being correct. We'll have a top 5 leaderboard after every question. Throughout the game, we'll take a look at the top 10. And at the end of the game, the quickest, most correct person will have 24 hours of bragging rights, which I think, I think that's fair. Like I said, great to see everybody. Let's get going. Let's start with question number 1, which is, who led the Packers in interceptions in 2020? Was it Kevin King, Jair Alexander, Darnell Savage, or Adrian Amos? Hashtag Kevin, Jair, Darnell, or Adrian. Who led the Packers in interceptions in 2020? Kevin King, Jair Alexander, Darnell Savage, or Adrian Amos? Hit me with some knowledge, folks. All right, looking good. Michael, remember, how it shows up on your screen means absolutely nothing when it comes to how the computer pulls the information. We're here. How we doing, Joe? All right, the correct answer, of course, is Darnell Savage. Darnell Savage led the Packers with 4 interceptions in 2020 as he started to flash some of the playmaking potential Brian Gutekunst saw in him when the Packers GM traded up in the first round for the safety out of Maryland. Let's see, who knew what and when did they know it? Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Nick Falk, Josh, our reigning champion, George Butters is back for another round. Joey the Jaguar and Boyan G. What's up, Boyan? Good to see you in the top 5 right out the gate. All right, folks, let's move on to question number 2. Elgton Jenkins was selected 44th overall in his particular draft. How many offensive linemen were taken before him? 4, 5, 8, or 2? Elgton Jenkins was selected 44th overall. How many offensive linemen were taken before him? 4, 5, 8, or 2? The fact that there were any offensive linemen taken before him is a bit of a Travis Shamockery, but I'm happy for it because it means he's in the green and gold. Yeah, as suspected, the answer is kind of all over the map, which, like I said, to be suspected. Elgton Jenkins was selected 44th overall. How many offensive linemen were taken before him? What do we think, folks? And the correct answer is 8. That's right, 8 offensive linemen came off the board. Oh, forgot to fill it in. Came off the board prior to Jenkins getting the call from Green Bay that made him a member of the Green Bay Packers. Jenkins started the year as a reserve lineman, but took over at left guard after an injury cut Lane Taylor's season short. Jenkins went on to have not only an outstanding rookie year, but a Pro Bowl year last season as the starting left guard and various other spots along the offensive line. All right, who knew what and when did they know it, folks? Let me see, Joe, what we got? Oh, Brandy came in hot with that one. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Sean Grant, Jags 816, Joey the Jaguar, and Zachary Green. That's a lot of Jags going on. One little top 5. Let's go one more question before we look at the top 10, shall we? Let's move on to question number 3, which is, who holds the official franchise record for most sacks in a single game? Reggie White, Vonnie Holliday, Bryce Paup, or Clay Matthews? Who holds the official franchise record for most sacks in a single game? Reggie White, Vonnie Holliday, Bryce Paup, or Clay Matthews? Remember, hashtag Reggie, Vonnie, Bryce, or Clay. Don't need a full name, just that first name hashtag. That's what you got to get, folks, to get on the board. Get on that big Cadillac board. What it takes to sell real estate? It takes brass balls to sell real estate. That's right. We're the only Packers trivia show where the host quotes David Mamet while you make your guess. We do, folks. It's how we roll here. Who holds the official franchise record for most sacks in a single game? The answer is Vonnie Holliday. Holds the Packers single-game sack record thanks to a 5-sack performance against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on December 22nd, 2002. Interestingly enough, the Packers acknowledge that both Ezra Johnson and Dave Purifoy had 5 sacks in a game during the 70s, but that was prior to sacks becoming an official stat. So Vonnie Holliday is the answer in your record books. Let's see who knew about Vonnie Holliday. Oh, yeah. Nick Falk saying, what's up? Saying, yo, come to daddy. Joey the Jaguar at 2. Michael Klink at 3. Stu 4GBP at 4. And Brandy pulling in at 5. Let's take a look at our first leaderboard of the day. After 3 questions, who's doing what in the top 10? Joey the Jaguar coming in hot. All 3 correct. Brandy, strong competition at number 2. Nick, Sean, Michael rounding out the top 5. Yesterday's champ, Josh, at 6. Wisconsin sports fan, see you at 7. Stu, what's up at 8? Colin, good looking at 9. And Sebastian at 10. Strong group, but folks, anybody who's played long enough here at CheeseheadTV knows a lot of ball game left. Lot of ball game left. All right, let's keep going. Next question, number 4. Who did the Packers beat in the 1996 NFC Championship game to advance to the Super Bowl? Cowboys, Vikings, Panthers, or 49ers? Don't forget those hashtags. Who did the Packers beat in the 1996 NFC Championship game to advance to Super Bowl 31? Cowboys, Vikings, Panthers, or 49ers? Yeah, I see. Now the YouTube chat is on fire. Everyone knows this one. Everybody knows this one. Except for one of you, I guess. That's right, folks. Who did the Packers beat? Brett Favre and company get the Super Bowl 31. Spelling counts, people. If you have Pathers, it's not going to be counted. So you know. Because the answer is Panthers. The Packers defeated the Carolina Panthers 30-13 in the NFC Championship for the right to take on the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 31, where they, of course, laid waste to said Pats and claimed the Lombardi Trophy to bring it back home where it belongs. All right, folks. Who knew what? When did they know it? Let's see what we got here, folks. Jags 816. Boyan G. Josh. Brenton, good to see you again, buddy. And Nick coming in at 5. All right, let's go on to the next question, which is, how many NFL championship games have been played at Lambeau Field? NFL championships. How many NFL championship games have been played at Lambeau Field? None, 3, 5, or 7? Remember to use those hashtags, folks. None, 3, 5, or 7. How many NFL championship games have been played at Lambeau Field? Now, I keep stressing it. I'm not trying to trick anybody, but NFL championship games. How many of them have been played at Lambeau Field? Looks like most people. Well, no, it's a mix. It's a nice mix. The right answer, of course, is 3. Lambeau Field has hosted the NFL Championship 3 times, in 1961, 1965, and 1967. And we hope everyone there had a great time, because it will never happen again. But yes, 61, 65, and 67, 3 times the NFL Championship happened at Lambeau Field. All right, who knew what? When did they know it? Give it to me, Joe. Boyan G with a strong showing. Sebastian. Pogs makes it. What's up, Pogs? Brenton coming on strong all of a sudden. And then, oh, it's cutting off on the screen. Hold on. Let's see who that is on the bottom. Ken Dog Sports Talk, what's up? All right, let's take a look. Halfway through. We're halfway through the 10. Let's do it. Let's take a look at our top 10 leaderboard. Joey the Jaguar and Sam Spear locked in Mortal Kombat with 5 correct each. They have not gotten one wrong. However, Joey has been much faster on the draw. Sebastian at 3. Josh creeping up. I see you, Josh, making your move. Stu at 5. I see Big B is at 6. Always good to see Big B. Gabriel, what's up, man? Cyril, how are you, man? Lori's here in the top 10. Lori, look at you. Representing, I like it. And Boyan G at 10. All right, let's keep her moving, as Charlie Barons would say. Here we go. Question number 6. The Packers and Bears have faced each other over 200 times. What is the longest winning streak the Packers have had in that time? The Packers and Bears have faced each other over 200 times. What is the longest winning streak the Packers have had in that time? 3 games, 5 games, 10 games, or 12 games? Remember to use that hashtag, folks. Hashtag 3, 5, 10, or 12. The Packers and Bears have faced each other over 200 times. What is the longest winning streak the Packers have had in that 200-plus game logjam? The correct answer, of course, is 10 games. The Packers beat the Bears 10 games in a row from 1994 until 1998. They are also currently on a 4-game win streak, which will hopefully eventually rival the previous 10-game streak. So 10 games is the answer. Who knew what? When did they know it? Who knows about their Packer-Bear rivalry? Sebastian, of course. Brenton, man, I'm telling you, Brenton's coming out strong, folks. You better be ready for the second half. Nick Falk, Joey the Jaguar at number 4. And we got at 5. Dave! What's up, Dave, at 5? All right, let's keep her moving here. Go on to question number 7. Which NFL team did the Packers president and CEO Mark Murphy play for? Washington, Chicago, Dallas, or Cleveland? Which NFL team did Packers president and CEO Mark Murphy play for? Washington, Chicago, Dallas, or Cleveland? Give me those hashtags, people. Don't forget your hashtags. I see a couple people, most people get it, but you know, you missed that hashtag, you got the right answer, you're not going to be counted. Gotta do it, folks. Oh boy. The answers are a little bit more all over the map than I would have expected. You're letting me down, folks. You're letting me down. Oh boy. All right. All right. The right answer, of course, is Washington. Murphy played for Washington and played a key role in their 27-17 Super Bowl victory over the Dolphins, recording a second-half interception with the Dolphins on Washington's 37-yard line. Mark Murphy, not only is he your president and CEO, he's a baller of the highest regard. Washington is the correct answer. Who knew what and when did they know it? Let's see. Give it to me, Joe. What's going on here? Oh, Boyan G saying, what's up? Jags 816, Stu, Josh, and Nick. That's strong. We got 3 questions. We're going to go one more before we look at the leaderboard again. Let's go on to the next question, which is, where did Aaron Jones go to college? Where did Aaron Jones go to college? Illinois, Texas A&M, UTEP, or Oregon? Hashtag Illinois, Texas, UTEP, or Oregon. No, it's Texas A&M, but guess you got a hashtag Texas. Illinois, Texas A&M, UTEP, or Oregon? Give it to me, folks. Where did Aaron Jones go to college? Oh, I got a bunch of Aaron Jones stands in this stream. I can see that. My goodness. That's what I like to see. People in lockstep with the current roster. All right. We don't have to go way back to the Lombardi or Lambeau days. We got plenty of stuff to talk about with the guys on hand. I like it. I like it, folks. And of course, the correct answer is UTEP. Jones went to the University of Texas at El Paso, better known as UTEP. He is one of the most prolific players in UTEP Miners history. He had 5 of the school's top 12 games running the football and school records of 17 games. 17 games with over 100 yards rushing, and 5 of those with over 200 yards rushing. He holds the record for most rushing yards in a career and in a single season at University of Texas at El Paso. Who knew their Aaron Jones history? Give it to me, Joe. See what we got here. Oh, Josh, yesterday's champion making his move. Sebastian, Jags, Nick Falk, and Colin Robinson cracking the top 5. All right, 2 questions to go. Let's take a look at the top 10 leaderboard. Who can make some moves? Who's controlling things? Oh, Joey and Sam Spear are in a mortal deathlock here. Josh is sitting there, though, ready to pounce if they get one wrong. Sebastian, Big B is at 5. Look at this. Stu, Gabriel, Lori moving up, Cyril, and Boyan G. It is tight. It is hot. It is everything you want from a trivia coming here down the stretch. I like it. 2 more questions. The next one is, after Bart Starr was fired as head coach, which of his former teammates did Green Bay hire to take his place? Forrest Gregg, Max McGee, Paul Hornung, or Fuzzy Thurston? After Bart Starr was fired as head coach, which of his former teammates did Green Bay hire to take his place? Hashtag Forrest, Max, Paul, or Fuzzy? After Bart Starr was fired as head coach, which of his former teammates did Green Bay hire to take his place? Forrest Gregg, Max McGee, Paul Hornung, or Fuzzy Thurston? I don't think I'm giving anything away when I say if you had to live through it, I feel your pain. We got scars. We came out the other side. The right answer is, of course, Forrest Gregg. Lombardi's greatest offensive lineman, Forrest Gregg, was hired to replace Starr on December 24th, 1983. It did not go well. All right, let's see. Who knew what and when did they know it? Michael Klink was all over that one. Dave Gillette, what's up, man? Brenton at 3, Jags 816, and Big B at 5. Let's take one last look before we get to the last question. One last look at that leaderboard, because I think things may have shaken up here a little bit. Oh, Joey and Sam still locked in. All they got to do is get it right. And Joey just needs to get this next one right. He's so far ahead timing-wise. Joey, get this next one right. I think you're going to win the day. Big B, Stu, Gabriel. Gabriel making a move here. I like it. Colin Robinson rounding this out at 10. Good-looking group. Good-looking group. All right. Last question. Determining who gets bragging rights for 24 hours here on Tuesday. How much was a ticket to a Packers game during their first season in 1919? 5 cents? 10 cents? 50 cents? Pay what you want. Pay what you can. 5 cents, 10 cents, 50 cents, or pay what you can. Hashtag 5, 10, 50, pay. How much was a ticket to a Packers game during their first season in 1919? 5 cents, 10 cents, 50 cents, pay what you can. Oh, yeah. I love going back into the deep, deep history for the final question just to piss off Joey and Big B. And then they get it back to me on transplants and they say, oh, those trivia questions from when you were a kid are great. Getting ahead of you guys on that one. The answer, of course, is pay what you can. The Packers did not sell tickets in 1919. They literally passed a cap around, and spectators were asked for donations from the crowd. They literally passed a hat. All right, who knew what and when did they know it? Let's take a look at the final top 5 leaderboard. After question number 10, Brenton knew what was up. Sitting there at number 1, George Butters at number 2, Daz Clark at 3, Chuck Olson at 4, Uper, so I did not say that, at 5. What does that do for our final top 10? Let's see who takes the day. Joey the Jaguar holds on, 10 correct, gets every single one of them correct. Big B moves up to number 2. Holy cow, Sam Spear drops to 5. What a shakeup there at the end. Cyril gets into the top 5 to end it. Stu strong at 3. Look at that. Always a shakeup at the end. Always a shakeup. But Joey the Jaguar, never a doubt. Never a doubt. Gotta love it. Joey has bragging rights for the next 24 hours. CheeseheadTV extraordinaire. Not only does he have bragging rights, but he gets to say he got all 10 right. I got to come up with some tougher questions. Fantastic. Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you so much for playing along, checking out CheeseheadTV. Please do hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not. And tonight, make sure you tune in right here on the YouTube, all of our social channels, for the debut of Pack's What She Said Live. That's right, Maggie, Perry, chopping it up, talking Packers with all you guys, Packers fans worldwide. It's what we do. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow with more trivia. You guys have a great day. Go Pack Go.